My name is Ricardo Real Cortez, and my classmate is Joshua Gael Sauceda Lopez, and we're going to talk about the artificial photosynthesis and its uses. Okay, first of all, as an introduction, artificial photosynthesis aims to mimic the natural photosynthesis, in which plants use light energy that is converted into chemical energy in the form of glucose. Artificial photosynthesis aims to create an efficient method for storing energy in the form of hydrogen or other solar fuels. Uh, Also, the photoelectrochemical cells are used to perform this photosynthesis because these cells absorb light and split the water into hydrogen and oxygen. However, this technology is still in development because the techniques used by scientists are costly. Also, there are a lot of examples of this photosynthesis, but we're going to talk about just two examples. The first example is water splitting. Water splitting consists that the water is split into hydrogen and oxygen, and this method helps to get an efficient and clean energy. This energy can also be used as a sustainable energy. The second example is like driven carbon dioxide reduction. This helps to get energy using the carbon dioxide, and in a reduction reaction. It is not as efficient as water splitting, but because the most reaction needs the hydrogen derived from water to do other reactions. And
Now I am going to talk about the different types of artificial photosynthesis. We divided this process into two. The first one is the production and storage of fuel, and second one is for environmental. So let's get started. As we know, the artificial photosynthesis is a process that converts sunlight into different types of energy, or in this case, different types of fuel. The most commonly fuel that we have in this process is hydrogen, and actually we can use this hydrogen to produce different types of energy. And well, this could be a very good alternative to use to combat the different types and the most commonly used fossil fuels that we have today. However, we have a big problem with this type of artificial photosynthesis. As you can see in the picture, we need a big space to produce a big quantity of this energy with this process. And actually, in countries like Mexico, we don't have the enough infrastructure to produce in a big quantity for to produce a big quantity of energy with this process. So this will be a very good topic to discuss in future. Then we have the second one. This is for environmental process. So as we know, the artificial photosynthesis can convert the CO2 into oxygen. So this is a natural process that all lives in natural plants can do. So how can we do this process artificially? We can produce artificial leaves to convert this CO2 that it is on our atmosphere and transform it to oxygen. But this is actually the problem, the main problem to the this type, that this is a very difficult and expensive process to produce these artificial lips. But actually in the future, if this technology can improve, this will be the mainly alternative to combat the global warming and the higher concentration in our atmosphere of CO2. Well, now We have a very good question, that is, what is the relationship between biotechnology and artificial photosynthesis? Actually, if you don't know, one of the mainly purposes of biotechnology is to create alternatives to natural ones. One of the first things that we learn in this degree is to understand how the biological systems works, and how these systems produce energy, how these systems can live, how these systems can grow. So with this information, we can propose some alternatives to produce some certain products that can benefit the human. So actually, now understand that artificial photosynthesis is basically biotechnology. We understand how natural photosynthesis works, then we improve it, and then we use for human benefit. Finally, we have the conclusion. Artificial photosynthesis offers a very good advantage, in it is a promise process and promise to future process. But actually, as we can discuss about, this will be a very very good alternative, but in the future, because we need very good research. We need to start doing a research to improve this process, and we have to try to invest, or governments need to try to invest to this process to make it viable.